Choice for the future. So should we introduce ourselves? Want to do that? Where should we start?
Ladies first.
Ladies first, of course.
Hello, everyone. My name is Trina Nishimura. You're here for the Attack on Titan panel, so I'll say that I am in Attack on Titan. I play Mikasa Ackerman. My name is Glass, and in Attack on Titan, I play Petra. Ready?
I'm Bryce Papenbrook, and I'm very angry because I'm Aaron Yeager.
I'm Tyson Rinehart. I am one of the writers for the dub version of Attack on Titan, as well as Hugo.
So, we've got a good question. Where should we start it off? Right here? You guys are quick. Fight over it.
You know how... Okay. You know how in Japanese the syntax for saying a simple phrase that could be 5 syllables in this language could be 8 or 10 in Japanese?
I know it all too well, yes.
How do you as a writer typically mask that fact that make it look like you don't come through?
Excellent question. Your initial reaction when you first start writing and you have that one sentence in English that is like 3 miniature thoughts in Japanese, your initial instinct is to go William Shatner with it. Okay? I will say this line very uncomfortably. So that's just, obviously awkward, doesn't sound good, and it reminds everybody of 1970s Shaw Brothers movies, which is not a bad thing per se, but not exactly what audiences want. So yeah, what we do is we try to take those and make individual thoughts in each of those little sub bits of syntax, and sometimes it's a lot easier than others. And sometimes you're trying to explain a very complicated concept in 3 syllables. Yeah, I can. It's a show I was just working on, had some nightmare flaps, and I was sitting there staring at them for about 5 minutes, and I couldn't think of anything. It was pop, pop, pop. And it was supposed to be the guy being like, ooh, check out those pigtails, something like that. And I just couldn't make that work. And so I went to sleep, and I came back, and I looked at it, and within the first 20 seconds, I was like, oh, hell yeah! So that's the kind of thing that sometimes you just have to walk away because you're going to drive yourself insane trying to figure it out. But that's an excellent question.
Are you cosplaying today?
Cosplaying what?
Nerd.
Take a selfie of yourself.
Okay.
Who has another question? Right here, yeah. So,
My question is, how do you able to process
well, hold on. Has everyone seen Attack on Titan?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you have not seen Attack on Titan.
There may be spoilers.
Just kidding.
But you know what happened. Okay, good. So, I can talk about spoilers. Okay, so for Aaron, I had 3 very different voices. I had itty bitty Aaron, I had normal size Aaron, and I had Titan Aaron. So what we did was we broke those down. We started with itty bitty Aaron, then we did all the normal size Aaron sass, and then we did Titan Aaron at the end. So what we did was we would refine the voice, and then they would save that as a vocal rep. And every time we got to the new sort of character, the new voice, they would play that vocal rep, and I would get myself back into the character. And I mean, I think that's the only way to kind of play multiple roles in one role. Because he sounds very different as a Titan. We wanted him to sound bigger. So it's kind of like me doing that.
You guys are so chill. The most chill Saturday panel I've ever seen. Which is awesome. We spent an hour trying to find a parking spot. Air conditioning.
Any other question? Yes.
So with all the screaming that goes on in the show, have you guys ever gotten throat problems from that?
Yes. The screams in Titan, I think, in shows like Titan are so, like, especially what Bryce had to do
are so like raw and animalistic that I have to save all my screaming for the end of my sessions, just because otherwise I don't want something bad to happen and be like, all right, we can go I think that I mean, there are ways to protect yourself, and obviously we've all been doing this for a while, so we know a lot of tricks and things like that, but some of those screams, especially Bryce's, were so raw.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just gonna say, going into a session with Mike McFarlane, knowing that he was in Dragon Ball Z, there was no complaining to him. Like, I may have had to scream for 5 seconds, really intensely, but Mike had to scream for like 35 seconds. So I did not complain at all. I just accepted that I was not going to hear him talk about it.
Yeah, generally in that show, I found that the hardest thing to get used to is how intense everything is all the time. I could only think of maybe one moment when things aren't super intense, like when the scouts first arrive at the little headquarters and like Pedro's listening, and we actually have a conversation that's at about this level. Otherwise, like my very first line, Mike had to have me redo it like 10 times because I wasn't intense enough. I'm like, all I'm doing is landing on a roof and saying, Captain, we're here. And about that, which you just complained about. Not intensity. So even though I didn't have to scream and shout as much as the roles fighting or trying to fight, everything was louder. Everything was louder. These notes go to the left. How about this side? Oh, we're just this side. We'll do it again. You, sir.
I was just the question I like asking is, if you could see any anime turned into a musical, which would you like to see?
Attack on Titan.
Right?
I think it would make a great musical actually, because it's really intense. There's so many incredible dramatic sounds. And then when you need a goofy song, like Kanji comes in, sings something, makes you laugh, and then leaves, and then you all cry again. Dancing type. And she's like, yaga, yaga, yaga. Turkey type, turkey type.
And then you'd have a solo by Freddie Mercury side.
Yes.
There's Jerry Garcia type.
Sure, come in, struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
Taking and grooving.
I like it.
I don't know, My Neighbor Totoro would make a great children's theater musical.
Oh.
No?
Princess Mononoke would make a great big show number musical with all the jiggly heads. Those are yeah.
I agree with your Titan one. That's great.
Titan works really well.
And then like at the end, like you know how like especially in like low production value like musicals, and they have like the scrim drop and like they have something that somebody worked all like 5 months on, and it's like this giant Titan that comes down. He like has the mouth and moves, like his jaw falls off, and it's like just keep going.
Flies on strings into his mouth.
Right? Great. That's Aaron Yeager.
You cast the Peter Pan.
Nobody can breathe or see.
Hey, it's guaranteed to be better than Spider-Man.
Fewer deaths.
Excellent question.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Should we like work our way down?
I just picked the guy in the t-shirt.
I'll go next. Right here.
In Titan Core, in Attack on Titan, who most relates to Sasha, because she's hungry all the time. I'm usually hungry if I'm even when I'm eating. I'm like, hey guys, so what are we gonna do for lunch? Like Bryce could attest to this. Like anytime like he and Samantha, his lovely wife, go anywhere and we're going at the same time. Like Samantha and I will text back and forth. I'm like, I found this amazing burrito place.
Yeah.
She's like, I found that too. Thank you. Whoever has, yeah, whoever has it.
Mine is Derpy Titan. That's my personality right there. Run around like my elbows are trying to touch behind my back.
and I've seen stacks of manure. And call people mop top and ask them what their basic malfunction is.
Who's the drill sergeant? What's his name?
It's Keith Davies. Yeah.
I want Patrick Seitz to do a panel where he just yells at people.
I want to start a charity where you pay Patrick $1 to berate you as a drill
Definitely be a thing.
Yeah.
So
They got it on tape, so
we're gonna do a musical.
Patrick,
You start a charity.
Make it happen.
do this.
Right?
Wounded Warriors Project.
Yes.
That's a great charity.
We'll start right now. I'm Patrick.
I think I had some time. I think maybe Jean. He's really conflicted about this position, and I try to imagine if I were in that situation, I'd be the same. And it's fun to like watch this show and be like, yeah, kick those chickens. But if that was really happening to you, could you do that? Could you kill a thing? Could you kill another person? Would you really be that brave? And I think that he's very human in that show. That I recognize those.
He definitely has one of the more interesting character arcs because he makes the most change across the story. Everyone is pretty much set as who they are. Like Armin starts to discover his worth. Aaron realizes that going full octane all the time isn't always the option. And makes it kick butt. But yeah, Sean starts off as somebody you kind of don't like. Quickly becomes somebody that you're like, alright, kind of a jerk, but you took control when you needed to, and you saved a couple people lives already. Yes.
A magical girl.
So that's my dream job, by the way, to be a magical girl. When I was recording something else, they were working on Nautica Magica, which is a very intense magical girl show. And I walked up to the director and I'm like, hey, what are you working on? He's like, oh, this really cool magical girl show. And I'm like, I want to be a magical girl. And he kind of went, huh? And he looked over at the producer and she was like, But Kirito as a female is pretty much the closest I can get to being a magical girl. For now.
Did you guys see that that post they made back when they announced, I guess, that Love Live, Love Live is the game, and then it was kind of dub, and it was all 9 girls in Love Live, all played by like 9 actors from LA, and Bryce is the lead.
I mean, yeah, you should have just gone for that.
People were really excited because it looked super official, like it was from Anime News Network. In fact, I think they posted it as a joke. So people are tweeting it like, look, it's the cast of Love Live. You're all excited to read it, and you're like, Bryce Papenbrook. Patrick Seitz. Singing high school idols.
They got Ray.
They got Ray. He sings bass. Back to you.
Your turn.
Okay.